subscribers asked me to do a video featuring my top makeup brushes or top beauty tools. So I picked out 5 favorite tools of mine, and I'm going to show you those now. So I'll just start with these things here that I just cleaned because I've been using them. This is a Beautyblender, and this is a Real Technique sponge. This retails for about $6. This retails for about $20. So I love them both equally. I can say that if I was going to go budget-wise, I would love my Real Technique sponge better. But the Beautyblender works just as beautiful. They both have a tapered end, so you can get underneath your eyes there into your nose crevices here. This one has a slanted edge so that you can kind of dab, dab, dab. Show you that there. This one here has a poofy end, so you kind of can just pounce it on your, face. Both of them work equally well. Both of them are awesome, but this is a little higher end, so I would suggest that if you were going to get this with some kind of promo, some kind of coupon, because this is quite spendy. And then when you use it and then you go to wash it, it does like leak pink ink or something, dye into your water. You can see it, that it goes pinky or whatever. Your water goes a little bit pinky. This one, it does not. So this one is a really good budget-friendly type blender, or this one is a little more expensive, but this one works really good. So those are my favorites, my first top favorite. Okay, so my second favorite is this from Real Techniques. One of my girlfriends here on YouTube, Gina, said that she got hers from like Freddie Meyer. She got something similar to this. I got this at Ulta, but Sonia Kashuk also has one. This here is just really good for when you have those spidery mascara or clumpy mascara type days. So you can just run this through your eyelashes to help get out those chunks. This end is good for, doing your eyebrows. This is just a really good beauty tool. I don't think I could survive without this. I actually have the Sonia Kashuk travel friendly one where it closes in on itself. I didn't bring it. It's in another bag somewhere in my room. This here though is like a lifesaver. I think I paid $8.99 for this one at Ulta. So this is a really good tool. I don't think I could survive without it because I often get clumpy mascara days. My next favorite beauty tool is from Crown Brush. This is just a fat shadow brush, and I like to use this brush for applying all over like a base color. I like to use a cream color shadow all over my eyelid when I first begin. And this is really good for underneath your eyebrow, like if you've taken your shadow too high and you want to kind of erase it. I know MAC makes one of these brushes, and a lot of other, probably BH Cosmetics or Coastal Scents have the same type brush, but this is from Crown, and I don't believe I paid very much for it, probably $5, but this brush I cannot live without. Look how fat that sucker is. So this one was from Crown Brush, but it's really good for just putting eyeshadow all over your lid or underneath your eyebrow for your highlight, or just erasing those mistakes, especially like on the edge if you've gone too far with your shadow, or if you've gone too high with your shadow and you really want to erase those mistakes. This is a really good brush. My next two brushes, so my next brush is from Real Techniques, and this is the setting brush. Looks like this. This is from Real Techniques, and it is the setting brush. This brush is really good for if you want a highlighter, if you want to set underneath your eyes. I'm showing you this one, but I have two that I got from Walmart. These are the HD brushes. They don't make these anymore. I have not seen them. But these are the ones that I use over this one, okay? This one here, the smaller one, I like to use it to blend out powder underneath my eyes to set my my concealer. And this one here I use for highlight. But because they don't sell these, I'm showing you this one, this Real Techniques one. Whereas I like to use these two brushes, this one works just the same. So this one I'm showing you because this is still available. I think you could probably buy this for $5.99 or $6.99 at Ulta, or it comes in a set. So this setting brush is really good, like I said, to set your concealer with powder, to do your highlight, to do a very defined contour or around your nose, to set around your nose. This is just a really good brush. This is from Real Techniques, and so that's the reason I'm showing you that brush. So the fifth makeup tool that I love, 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 love is also from Real Techniques, and I don't have a dupe for this, or I don't have another brush that I use in place of this. This is the Stippling brush. So I like to use this brush for blushes that are way too pigmented, that I can just kind of dip and take it around on my cheeks and blend it out. I like to use this blush. I like to use this brush for cream blushes that I can just dab, dab, dab and work it into my cheeks. Also, this is really good for foundation. Now, I don't have an extra one, so I don't use it for my foundation. I have used it for my foundation, but I like to use this one just for my blushes, just because what I really need to do is pick up a second one, and I could use it for a liquid foundation. But because I don't have a second one, I mainly use this one for blushes. This is, like I said, really good for those overly pigmented blushes or for cream blushes. So this is really good. This one is also a Real Techniques brush. So my last one, which is kind of a bonus because I really couldn't just bring it down to 5, is my Sigma Blending E25 brush. It looks like this. Just a really fluffy brush. I love to use it for blending in my crease. I like to use it for my outer corner. I like to use it for regular just applying on my lid. This brush here is like a multi-purpose brush that I cannot live without, and because I could not live without him, I bought the same brush in the Delium Tools, which is the 776, and this one is a Crown 433 blending fluff brush. Because I love this brush so much and I use it all the time, I bought it in 2 other brands. So I love this brush, cannot live without it, and that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this was very helpful to you. Those are makeup tools or makeup brushes that I cannot live without, and I wanted to let you guys know so that you would not be without those too. Alright guys, I hope you have a fabulous week. Don't forget, if you like me, give me a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Talk to you guys later. Bye.
Why are you doing that? Babe, stop looking up there. What about YouTubers?
So my next brush that I'm going to show you is from Real Techniques. Wow. What's the problem? Spike. Okay. Cheerleader.